Okay, so I thought this might be useful for those of you who desire to know. And let me try and get the proper shot too with the camera. Anyways, so what is this? This is July the 8th. And so what I'm actually looking, I was just spot checking a couple hives, but we're looking at probably extracting next week, pulling honey rather next week, so that we can go ahead and start doing our mite treatment and get those knocked down. So what I'm looking for, because the obvious question is the honey flow still going on? And even though I believe that it is to a certain extent, I think the vast majority of it is over. And so what I'm trying to show you here is, let's see if I can get, you're looking for the amount of royal jelly that is in the comb with the larva. And I don't know if you can see it. I'll see if I can't get a better picture here. And too, in the sun like this, I can't really tell if I'm getting a good view. But if there's a lot of resources available, when you're looking at your larvae that have hatched, they're going to be just swimming. They're going to be soaked. They're going to have a really nice pool of royal jelly fluid in the cell. As resources get less, you're going to see less of that, to the point of where it's almost like a little drop of jelly along with the larva. So that's one of the signs. Obviously the other sign is just, are your frames being drawn out, your new foundation, things like that. But anyways, these girls are looking great. This queen has a beautiful pattern. All of those cells in the middle that are open are laid out, and a really nice solid brood pattern along the edge that's hatching out. And but anyway, so yeah, that's the biggest thing we're wanting to look for right now. For those of you wondering, we're just having to look for where we're at in the season. And personally, I will tell you time and time again, even if you have a flow going on, if it gets around the second, third week of July, pull the honey and treat. It's more important at that point to treat your bees for mites than try and get that last little bit of honey out. That's one of the risks that a lot of these guys are running into that go for like fireweed at higher elevations and what have you, or different crops that run later into the year, because the viral issues it gives them more and more time to get established in the hive, and that can really come to bite you late in the fall or super early in the spring, February, somewhere along there. So anyways, so just an update, that's what we're looking for, and I'm going to continue to enjoy playing with my bees. Here's a little bit better of a video here. You see how they're just swimming in royal jelly. That indicates they've got a good flow still going on. I'm gonna do some grafts here of the youngest larva, and this will be our last grafting for the year. So my curiosity got the best of me. This is our 3 nukes that we've been following through now their second season. Here's the queen, and I don't know if any of you remember this particular hive, but it was one of the hives that just kept producing swarm cells or supersedure cells, and they just were not content. And you see, you can actually see the result of that when I popped the lid on this one. They maybe had 2-3 frames partially full, but strength wise you could see that something was going on. And so I took a peek just to make sure there wasn't some type of disease or viral issue going on. But what it looks like is just that they requeen themselves. If you can see the remnant there of the supersedure cell right there, just the top of it, I had a free hand or finger, I'd point it out to you, but it's not the whole one. It's the one that's that bee just crawled over it and that other bee just went through it. It's chewed up. But anyways, whatever the case, they're queen right now. The brood looking really great. I mean, they are just flooded with jelly, which once again is a great sign of good resources. And so I think we're going to see this hive come back to its own over the next little while. Now just hopefully hopefully the queen didn't run down to the bottom of the frame and I crushed her. But anyways, so that's that. These other two hives, 2 boxes of honey. So you know, we went from, what was that, two hives that wintered through this last winter to 3, and it produced 2 boxes of honey. And so not bad, not bad. You know, like I said, just to recap again, what we're really wanting to look for now, look at that beautiful, look at all that jelly in those, beautiful. But what we're wanting to really do now is just extract the honey as soon as we can, or pull it. Doesn't really matter if we extract it, but just pull it so that we can start treating. And that's really going to be the most important next step. If you want to take a peek here, and I'm not going to dig into them, but they're these bees are looking good. I tilted the box back, and I mean, they've got a good nice box of honey. And then this one here, kind of the same story. You can see the white wax there along the sides, and I mean, they're building it out to the last frame, which is a great sign. But yeah, so anyway, so those will go into winter doing well. That is, as long as we make sure that we're on top of the mites. That is the biggest thing, mites and nutrition.